It was a rainy night in New York City. Adam Carter returned home to flashing police lights. Inside his apartment was a scene of horror. A man, Lucas, lifeless on the floor, toys scattered. The black vipers had struck. Grief turned to fire in Adam's heart. Standing on the rooftop, he whispered, "I will find every last one of you and make you pay." Revenge had begun. Adam left New York for Detroit, seeking Mark Hughes, a former CIA consultant. Mark trained him relentlessly, running before dawn, mastering hand-to-hand combat, and handling firearms. Months passed. Adam became precise, lethal, and focused. He studied the Black Vipers, marking Jack Rourke in Chicago as his first target. His grief had hardened into unstoppable purpose. Adam reached Chicago, tracking Jack Rourke to an abandoned warehouse. Snow dusted the streets, matching the chill in Adam's heart. He confronted Jack silently, disarming him in seconds. "Your orders killed my family. Speak now," Adam demanded. Jack stammered, revealing names and connections. Adam recorded everything, sending a warning. Black Vipers would soon realize a relentless force was hunting them. Adam continued his hunt, infiltrating the Black Vipers network. He moved quietly, gaining trust from small-time members while studying Victor Cross's operations. Every step was calculated. Fear spread among the gang. Adam knew the deeper he went, the higher the risk. But his purpose was clear: dismantle the gang from within and make Victor pay for every life lost, starting with his family. Victor Cross learned about Adam's actions and decided to strike personally. He sent his most lethal enforcers to Chicago. Adam anticipated every move, using stealth and strategy. When Victor's men arrived at a deserted warehouse, Adam outsmarted them, turning their confidence into fear. The first real confrontation had begun, and the Black Vipers felt the rising threat of a relentless hunter. Adam infiltrated the Black Vipers deeper, using small-time members as informants. Every secret and every move of Victor Cross was now within his reach. He discovered a hidden file revealing the gang's weapon caches, bank accounts, and personal enemies. With this, Adam knew he could cripple the gang entirely. The path of revenge was becoming unstoppable, and fear gripped the hearts of Victor's closest allies. Adam confronted Victor's trusted lieutenant, Luis de Bear Martin, in a shadowed alley. A tense standoff unfolded as Luis reached for his weapon, but Adam was faster. With precise movements, he disarmed Luis and issued a warning. "Spread the word. Victor knows I'm coming." Fear rippled through the Black Vipers. Adam's reputation as a relentless force was growing with every calculated strike. Victor Cross arrived in Chicago personally, bringing his deadliest team. Adam anticipated their every move, using shadows and escape routes. A fierce confrontation erupted in a deserted warehouse, gunfire echoing through the night. Adam's tactical skill turned the fight, leaving Victor's men disoriented. The Black Vipers' fear intensified. The hunter was now inside the lion's den, and their empire trembled. Adam targeted Victor's closest ally, Randy the Falcon Miller. In a tense standoff, Adam outsmarted him, forcing Randy to reveal key gang secrets. Fear spread quickly through the Black Vipers. Small-time members turned cautious, and rival factions sensed the shift. Adam's relentless pursuit had become unstoppable, and Victor Cross realized the hunter was not just skilled, he was a force, reshaping the gang from within. Adam finally reached Victor Cross's hidden headquarters. Inside, he discovered weapon caches, secret files, and every plan the gang had. He dismantled their operations systematically, leaving Victor and his lieutenants in shock. The Black Vipers' empire crumbled. Adam's mission was complete. Revenge had been served, justice claimed, and the man who once mourned his family now stood victorious, a force no one could ignore. After Victor's empire fell, Adam didn't stop. He traced scattered Black Vipers members to Los Angeles. Each step was precise, no mercy, only calculated strikes. Adam used the chaos to his advantage, turning former allies against each other. The city streets whispered fear. Every gang member knew a relentless hunter was coming. Adam's legend grew, a man fueled by loss and unstoppable determination. Adam discovered that some Black Vipers had fled to Los Angeles, regrouping in hidden warehouses. He moved silently through the city streets at night, observing from shadows. Every step was measured, every decision critical. He planted fear in the gang's ranks, letting them know a relentless hunter was coming. Each action brought him closer to Victor Cross's remaining allies. Adam infiltrated a warehouse where gang members stored illegal weapons. Using stealth, he disabled security and recorded every detail. Panic spread among the gang as they realized someone had breached their stronghold. Adam's precision left no traces, only fear. He knew Victor's men would be paranoid, turning on each other while he advanced his plan for complete control. One of Victor's lieutenants, Marco the Snake Alvarez, tried to ambush Adam in a dark alley. Adam anticipated the attack, disarming Marco with precise movements. "Your fear will protect no one," Adam warned. Marco fled, spreading the news. The Black Vipers' remaining members began to doubt their safety. Adam's reputation as an unstoppable force spread quickly through the streets. Adam continued mapping Victor's operations, uncovering hidden bank accounts and weapon caches. Each discovery strengthened his leverage. He contacted small-time members secretly, turning some into informants. Fear and paranoia spread through the gang. Every corner of Los Angeles whispered his name. Adam was no longer just a man seeking revenge. He was a calculating force, reshaping the Black Vipers from within. Adam learned that Victor had fled to a remote mansion outside Los Angeles, guarded by heavily armed men. Using intelligence from his informants, he planned a covert approach. Every step was dangerous. Snow and fog added to the tension. Adam moved like a shadow, unseen and unstoppable. Knowing that the final confrontation with Victor Cross was approaching, and with it, the ultimate revenge for his family. Adam approached Victor's mansion under the cover of night. Guards patrolled carefully, unaware of the silent threat. He used shadows and rooftops to bypass them, moving with deadly precision. Every step increased the tension. The mansion was heavily fortified, but Adam's focus was unwavering. The final confrontation with Victor Cross and the revenge he had trained for was within reach. Inside the mansion, Adam moved silently through the corridors. Security cameras and alarms were no match for his careful planning. Each room revealed more of Victor's secret operations. Adam documented everything, knowing that once the files were in his hands, the Black Vipers would crumble completely. Fear filled the mansion, though the men did not yet see him. Adam finally reached Victor's private office. Papers, weapons, and secret ledgers filled the room. Every plan and illegal deal of the Black Vipers lay exposed. He systematically gathered evidence and sabotaged operations. Victor's men panicked as alarms blared. Adam's calculated strikes left no room for escape. The empire that had destroyed his family was crumbling in front of his eyes. Victor Cross arrived unexpectedly, furious and armed. Adam faced him calmly, every move precise. Gunfire erupted, echoing through the mansion. Adam's planning turned the fight in his favor, disabling Victor's guards one by one. The confrontation was brutal but strategic. Victor realized too late that Adam was no ordinary man. He was a force driven by loss, skill, and unstoppable determination. Victor tried to flee, but Adam blocked every exit. The mansion was filled with chaos as alarms blared. Adam's calculated strikes had left the remaining guards incapacitated. He cornered Victor, looking him in the eyes. "This is for my family," Adam said. Fear finally touched the man who had caused so much suffering. The hunter had become unstoppable, and Victor Cross faced the consequences. Adam secured all evidence from the mansion, ensuring Victor Cross could never rebuild his empire. The Black Vipers' network collapsed overnight. News of their downfall spread, instilling fear in criminals across the cities. Adam stood on the mansion rooftop at dawn, rain-soaked but victorious. His mission was complete, justice served, and the man who had mourned his family now became a symbol of unstoppable vengeance. Adam left Los Angeles, tracking remaining Black Vipers members to San Francisco. Using intelligence from his informants, he planned each strike carefully. The gang's fear grew with every move he made. Streets whispered his name. Adam's methodical approach left no room for mistakes. Every step brought him closer to cleaning up the remnants of Victor Cross's empire. In a hidden warehouse near the bay, Adam discovered weapon stockpiles. Using stealth, he disabled alarms and recorded all information. Panic spread among the remaining gang members. His precise operations left no traces, only fear. Adam's name became a legend in the criminal underworld. He was no longer just a man seeking revenge. He was a force reshaping the Black Vipers entirely. Adam intercepted communications between Victor's lieutenants. Using their own messages, he set traps and manipulated rival members to turn on each other. Chaos reigned in the gang while Adam's precision remained flawless. Each move brought him closer to locating Victor Cross himself. Fear and distrust consumed the Black Vipers as Adam's strategy dismantled their empire piece by piece. Adam cornered one of Victor's most trusted enforcers, Carlos de Viper Mendes, in a foggy alley. Carlos tried to fight, but Adam's skill and precision were unmatched. With a swift move, Carlos was subdued. Adam left him with a warning for the remaining members. The Black Vipers' fear intensified. Each step Adam took spread panic through every corner of the gang's network. Adam traced the Black Vipers' illegal bank transfers to a hidden facility. He infiltrated it at night, moving silently. Computers, documents, and cash were recorded and sabotaged. The gang's operations collapsed further as panic spread. Adam's careful planning left no room for errors. The criminal empire that destroyed his family was now on the brink of total collapse. Adam discovered Victor Cross had moved north to Seattle, attempting to rebuild his network. Adam followed quietly, studying patrols and guard routines. Each movement was calculated. He prepared traps and strategies for the final confrontations. Fear and paranoia continued to grow among Victor's allies. Adam's pursuit was relentless, and no one in the gang felt safe. In Seattle's industrial district, Adam confronted Victor's remaining lieutenants. The fight was precise and controlled, leaving no unnecessary casualties. Each enforcer subdued increased Adam's leverage. The Black Vipers were fragmented and fearful. Adam's strategic mind and relentless drive turned every encounter into a message. No one could escape justice, and Victor Cross's reign was ending. Adam located Victor's temporary safe house in Seattle. Guards surrounded the building, but Adam's planning was flawless. Using stealth and intelligence, he bypassed defenses, documenting every secret. Victor's remaining forces were in panic. Adam's name was whispered across the gang network. The final chapter of revenge was approaching, and Adam's focus never wavered from completing his mission. Adam prepared for the final confrontation with Victor Cross in Seattle. Every plan was precise, every move calculated. He knew Victor would have traps, but his intelligence and skill were unmatched. The city streets whispered fear among gang members. Adam was ready to end the reign of terror once and for all, bringing closure to the vengeance he had sought for so long. Adam infiltrated Victor's final hideout, avoiding cameras and guards. Inside, he discovered the last of the Black Viper's plans and weapon caches. Every step he took spread fear among Victor's men, who were unaware of his presence. Adam moved like a shadow, precise and unstoppable, knowing that the ultimate confrontation was moments away, and victory was within reach. Victor's guards tried to ambush Adam, but his preparation was flawless. Every attack was countered, leaving the men incapacitated. Adam advanced carefully, documenting and sabotaging all critical operations. The Black Viper's morale collapsed as fear spread. Adam's relentless pursuit had become legend, proving that no one could escape justice or vengeance in his path. Adam confronted Victor Cross in the heart of the hideout. Victor was armed, desperate, and furious. Gunfire erupted, echoing through the building. Adam's calculated movements gave him the advantage, disabling Victor's remaining guards one by one. The confrontation was brutal yet precise, showcasing Adam's skill and determination to avenge his family. Victor attempted to escape through the back corridors, but Adam anticipated every exit. He cornered Victor, looking into his eyes with unwavering resolve. "This ends tonight," Adam said. Fear finally touched the man who had caused so much pain. The hunter had become unstoppable. Victor realized he could no longer control his empire or escape the consequences. Adam secured all evidence from the hideout, ensuring Victor could never rebuild the Black Vipers. Files, weapons, and cash were documented and confiscated. The gang's network was fractured beyond repair. Adam stood on a rooftop overlooking the city, rain-soaked and victorious. His vengeance was complete. Justice had been served, and the man who once mourned his family now stood triumphant. The aftermath of Adam's mission spread through the criminal underworld. Gang members fled, alliances crumbled, and whispers of his vengeance reached every city. Adam's precision and determination became legendary. He had not only avenged his family but also dismantled a criminal empire, leaving Victor Cross powerless and exposed. The hunter had truly reshaped the balance of power. Adam returned briefly to his family home's ruins, standing where his wife and son once lived. Memories haunted him, but he felt closure. Every action he had taken, every risk he had endured, led to this moment. He whispered promises to Emma and Lucas that their deaths would never be in vain. The path of vengeance was complete, and the streets of America felt safer because of his actions. News outlets and law enforcement confirmed the collapse of the Black Vipers. Victor Cross was captured, and his lieutenants were either imprisoned or in hiding. Adam's meticulous strategy left no chance for the gang to recover. Across multiple cities, fear of Adam's resolve remained. He had become more than a man seeking revenge. He was a symbol of justice and relentless determination. Adam stood on the rooftop reflecting on the journey. Every city he had visited, every battle he had fought, had led to this point. His family's memory fueled him, his skill ensured victory, and his mind orchestrated justice flawlessly. The Black Vipers were no more. The man who had once been broken by loss now commanded respect, fear, and awe in equal measure across the criminal world. Adam knew his work wasn't just about revenge, it was about preventing future tragedies. He continued tracking remaining criminals who had escaped, ensuring no one could rebuild the Black Vipers. Each calculated move reinforced his legacy. Adam's presence alone instilled caution in criminals, and he became a silent guardian for the innocent, the hunter who balanced vengeance with justice. Finally, Adam returned to the rooftop overlooking New York City, where his journey began. The streets were quiet, the city unaware of the relentless force that had reshaped its criminal world. He closed his eyes, feeling a sense of closure. Vengeance was complete, justice served. Adam Carter, once a grieving father, now stood as a symbol of calculated resolve, strength, and unstoppable determination.